We'll have to do like a whole action. You say action or some shit.
It's recording now.
So we're starting. Ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So hey,
Here we are. Okay.
how's it going, everyone? I'm gonna introduce you to myself. Is Kevin Beecher, and this is my buddy Josh Mazzei, and this is our new podcast called Breaking Glass. And pretty much.
Yeah, so this is new to us. We are totally exploring something new. We're just going to try to do our best. We've got a bunch of different ideas. We're going to be talking to you about different things across glass and kind of just keeping you up to date with what we're doing.
Yeah, and so basically we're going to give you a breakdown in this episode where me and you are just going to sit back, we're going to talk to each other, and, at some point we're going to, be bringing different things into the show. We're going to be talking with other guests. But for now, we're going to basically talk about our show itself. And, the basis of our show is going to be me and him getting together, talking with each other, and drinking a lot of beer. And so each week we got a beer. This week we got Bell's Amber Ale, which is pretty good.
Bell's Amber, yeah, and Brown Ale. And yeah, that's one of the things. You're going to see a bunch of podcasts that are really professional. But me and Kevin intend on being a little bit drunk during our podcasts. And who knows? Maybe we'll review this at episode 300 and we want to be super serious. But for the time being, our plan is to have a few beers before the show, start the show, start talking, and see where it goes from there. Because that's
pretty much what we do on a daily basis.
Yeah, that's kind of how we roll. So there you go. Yeah.
So any case, a little bit about myself. My name's Kevin Beecher. I've been blowing glass for 22 years, and I've been in the scene for a long time. I met this guy a long time ago, and we've been friends for a long time. And we just think that we know enough people and we know enough about the industry that we could talk about it for a long time.
Yeah, and again, and besides about the industry, which we're going to throw our insights in every week and talk about what's going on, it's just a little bit about the life of the glassblower. And along the way, luckily we got a bunch of friends. We're going to bring them on and talk about things like that. So
while we're drinking,
while we're drinking, which is the plan. Yeah, so yeah, that's part of the deal.
So yeah, basically, this first episode we're just...
And full disclosure, we've had a few beers tonight already.
Yeah, this didn't get started as planned.
It's kind of how we planned.
Yeah,
The plan was to have some beers and...
Well, the plan was to wake up and go to lunch and together, but that didn't happen either. So
that didn't exactly happen. That's true.
In any case, our normal schedule, we're night guys. We stay up all night long. We drink beer all night long. I went to bed at 7 o'clock this morning. So, this is our normal schedule. This is kind of our mornings.
Yeah.
But
our mornings.
What's that?
I said it is kind of our mornings.
Oh yeah. What time is it now? Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. Yeah. We're filming or whatever we're doing. Yeah. Recording this.
Anyway, to kick the can down the road, as it were, and to keep the conversation going, one of the things that we thought we were going to try to talk about over the course of our show is just like the daily life of a glassblower. And one of the things coming up with a podcast in December is that there's not a lot going on in glass in December. If you're a glassblower, there's no show going on. There's no trade show. But one of the things that's happening is that you're just kind of getting ready for things. And it's a month where everybody is asking you to make a gift for their aunt or grandma.
Yeah, it's Christmas Central. Everybody's asking for Christmas ornaments. We're basically wine glasses, Christmas ornaments, wine stoppers, the occasional pipe here and there. But it's like a lot of, weird stuff that you're not normally making.
No.
But
actually, before we get too far forward, one of the things I was thinking about is, and I mentioned this to Kevin earlier, is like, I think I would rather be a glass blower in the summer. I was like, I don't mind the cold weather, don't get me wrong, but I think I would rather just blow glass when it's hot rather than blow glass when it's cold. Ventilation sucks heat out of a room. There's no way around it. And yeah, but Kevin wanted to say something else. So, very good.
He's like, that's a good argument. He's like, I prefer the winter. I like summer.
Well, I'm
Fuck
just-
you, I'm all spring.
That's what I was just saying. Like, I thought it would be a little bit better. I was like, I think I would rather
I do like. I mean, we're in Pennsylvania, guys. So
Today we are.
we're in South Central PA. We get cold winters, but we have a wood stove. We're right beside the wood stove. It's a nice heat. Well, our producer guy's in the corner here. He's probably bitching because it's probably hot on him, but. For us, I'm pretty comfortable usually. And
It's not that it's not comfortable. It's just that
in any case,
I just think there's like something about, even though like we all bitch about how hot glass blowing is.
glass likes it hot. I like it when glass is hot because the glass is heavy. So
Yeah, well, if you want to flip that on it, actually in cold weather, glass is more prone to crack. So why would you want to blow glass in cold weather?
I like seasons, everyone.
Oh, so you're colorblind anyway.
It's true.
So you can't see the leaves.
He's already just throwing that out there. Hey, this motherfucker's
Let's get
colorblind.
that out right away. This motherfucker's colorblind. He doesn't know.
I see
I
how
like
it is.
seasons, whatever. It's white or it's wet bright. That's the only difference.
So anyway, we're talking about things in December.
Well, yeah, what
everything's
else?
slowed down. Everything's chill. Most people, I mean, like myself and Josh, we're basically looking to the future for like the next trade show and like, the beginning of the year or something like that. It's right now it's about building up inventory and making specialty stuff for people or, if you have stores or something like that. We have a couple things coming up this weekend. We're going up to,
He's jumping way ahead on our
Oh, am I?
schedule.
Oh,
I'm
never
just
mind.
calling him out on this right now because I told
what are
him
we gonna
before
talk
the
about?
show. I was like, I'm going to call you out on that shit
Oh,
if you jump ahead of our schedule.
So
And
we're trying to get our system
We
down.
got a speaking schedule here. Kevin jumped way ahead. Go ahead, Kevin.
All right, let's go back to where we're at.
Let's go back and talk about the beer.
Oh, okay.
It's fucking Amber Ale.
Okay.
We had some brown ale, some Amber Ale from Bell's. It's
Yeah.
good. It's not offensive.
It's not offensive. I've had the Two Hearted, and I've never had the Amber Ale, which is, like I said, I just grabbed it because I know we're gonna be drinking a lot on this show. Each week we'll drink something different. That's what we're shooting for. But me and him, we're not IPA guys, so
No,
we're
yeah,
probably not
so
gonna be buying a bunch of that
You want
crap.
to hear about hoppy beer? Turn your dial.
Yeah, and full disclosure here for everyone that's listening.
All right.
I drink Michelob Ultra on a normal basis and Corona Premier because, I'm trying to cart those carbs. And, it's sad to say, but,
I'm glad you got that out, 'cause
I
was
know.
going to make fun of him about that.
They make fun of me
regardless.
all the time about
Yeah.
it. But, hey, you know what? It's a healthy, conscious.
Oh, man. It's
So-
my healthy alcoholism.
Well, when you drink as much as we do, it definitely helps. So this is actually a treat for me. So this show is going to be a treat for me each week because every week I'm going to try a beer that I don't normally drink on a normal basis, which I do like good beer, but, I'm a stickler with this.
Oh, yeah, dude. Hey, this is good.
This is good. And, is this
Do you like the amber or the brown better? Because we've been drinking both. So
well,
we
hey,
got a
I
six-pack.
cracked both of them, so I'm double fisting here,
Yeah,
guys.
but which one do you like better? Do you have a preference?
You know what? They're both equally good in their own rights. And I got to say, the brown ale has a very smooth, finish. The amber ale is just an easy drinking beer. I'm all about it. They're both great.
Oh, man. He's fucking ski poling over here. I hope you guys see.
Oh, my God.
I like amber. I like brown.
I'll take it all.
In the next segment, we'll be bringing out the UV light on Kevin's face.
Oh, shit. Hey, so this is what we're going to try to get into here, guys.
So this is how the show's going to be.
All right. I didn't actually think we were going to go that far with it, but apparently we are. So we're just going to go balls deep on this shit.
Oh shit! Oh man, this is really why we wanted to do it. We
Yeah.
didn't want to do some pretend shit. We want to do some fake.
Keep it
we were
real.
just
and
like
try to be
but
entertaining.
let's get honestly, and again, we're just gonna get a little buzzed and have fun with it. Just give us a second, podcast audience. We're gonna look at the schedule. All right, here we are.
Okay, so
Glass Blowing. Did we cover Glass Blowing in December?
you telling us to turn. Hey, we have our guys telling us.
Hey, we were just hoping we were gonna hit 20 minutes. We might hit 25.
But so going back to December stuff, we're talking about things in December, and I'm just gonna give a quick shout out here real fast because I've been blowing a lot of stuff lately in nighttime, and I'm making all these pieces, and we were talking about giving shout outs to certain people that make awesome stuff. I'm gonna give a shout out to Taffy Tubes. His stuff is awesome. I love that color. Like all his colors are really nice and smooth, and we like taffy tubes.
He loves Taffy's black tubing. It's the best.
I do.
Tubing
It
you
is
can
the
use.
best
Yeah,
tubing.
totally,
Seriously.
yeah. It's very smooth. I mean, yeah. I know. He's like, I want to talk about this.
I know you do. I know you do. All right.
But it was nice.
But anyway,
Well, you could say this about glass. I mean, that's one of those questions you can ask any glass blower. What's your favorite black color? And that's the problem. You're gonna have ones that reduce. You're gonna have ones that gray out. You're gonna have all these different.
and his black does not. I think he said it was
yeah,
like. I
what
think
were
he
you
said it was
saying?
like it's like a North Star black or something like that. That's watered down.
That he waters down.
But
yeah.
it's the smoothest color that's out there. And
Yeah.
I mean, there's no seams. It's completely seamless when you put it together, and it melts like butter. You can't
that's
burn
great.
it out. It's
And
a
that's
beautiful
one of the
color.
things with a black at the seams. That's when you're really going to be hitting it with a lot of heat. You might reduce it, and you're going to create some type of seam around a color.
You really can't though. I mean, you
but
can
with that
blast,
particular color, it's
you can
super
work
smooth.
it, work it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I just
Kevin,
sent him a message.
he works that black
I
tubing.
work that black tubing all day long.
That's all day long. So, God, I don't know if this is a good example of first episode. This is why Kevin Hart isn't hosting the Oscars.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that's why me and Kevin won't be hosting the Oscars 5 years from now. It's because of this episode right here. So next,
But anyway, so
Yes.
just okay. So we're trying to move on a little bit quicker in this episode because we were hoping just to make a quick.
I hope they're
podcast.
all this good. Honestly, I think this is exactly what we wanted in a way.
We're just talking.
Yeah, we're just
A little bit about us. Me and Josh both, we're some of the co-people for Melt. So we put that on this year and the last couple years. Yeah, we got the poster in the background to show it off and, pushing that stuff. We're like, buy Melt tickets. But that's not what it's about. And, we do that
Oh yeah.
because we have fun doing it. And we always wanted to do something
Well,
like
and beyond that, we it's fun. It's fun to do, and really, we've put together something that's unique in the industry, and it's a destination thing for you to go and experience in your career of glass. I mean, if coming to Melt and taking part in what we do is, it can be life changing for some people, and we know we've got a million, well, not a million, but at least a few years of people that will testify to that.
If you like dodgeball, baby.
Yeah, totally. Oh, yeah. Bring your
That
dodgeball
was-
game. Yeah,
There's nothing
do
better.
some push-ups, bitches.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you're fucking 35 to 40 years old and you haven't played dodgeball in 20 years,
No.
you better get in shape before you come because you're gonna be hating life the next day. That's all I can tell you.
No.
So, where are we going from here?
Gosh. Yeah. Again, we're gonna just try to roll with this, and occasionally we have to question ourselves, like where we're at. I kind of feel like we kind of skipped what we're gonna try to do with this show. Like like I was like one of the things we said that we were gonna talk about earlier, but I don't know if we really said like what's our plans, like what's our like weekly. Again, this is the first episode. We're feeling this out as much as you guys are. And what are we going to try to do with each episode?
Well,
Kev?
what we really want to do is we want to talk about our industry.
Yeah,
We
we're
wanna-
gonna try to talk
Well,
about the glass industry from our point of view.
in a comical, drunk way.
Yes,
So, kind of what we're looking for.
but slightly insightful because
Sure.
you're talking to two guys. We've both been doing this for a while.
We have been, and we are going to be asking questions. We're going to have weekly things where we have you ask us questions.
Yeah.
We want to know what you're thinking, and we want to try to keep up to date with what's going on in the industry and the world with our whole situation and what we're doing and what people we know are doing. I mean, we have a lot of good friends, and
Being part of what we want to do is that we're in the fortunate position that we're pretty with both of us with over 20 years experience. We got a lot of buddies in the glass industry. We're going to talk to people that are artists. We're going to talk to people that provide the tools and the experiences in terms of shows and events, and try to bring that out to everybody that will want to have a window into what we do.
yeah. I think each week we can come up with a really good, something's going on. There's so much stuff going on in the world. We started talking about how we're going to do this and where we're going to get our stories from, and I was like, just open up Facebook and we'll look on a page and like somebody will put a post up and be like, wow, holy crap, holy, he's saying that, holy crap. And like sometimes
Yeah.
you have to sit down with popcorn and watch for like 4 hours and just read comments.
That's
You know,
exactly it.
when you
Yeah,
see
for
500 comments behind like a post, you're like, wow, this is some serious meaty stuff.
Yeah, when you see, yeah, that's the type of stuff that drives us all to kind of just like read and explore and whatever that is. I don't want to get too deep into it, but
Yeah.
there's some truth.
Truth.
Hashtag truth. That's like, yeah, follow that.
Hashtag truth.
All right. Well, okay. So again, let's refer to our little
board
prompter
here.
here. Yeah. Okay. So we talked about that mailbag. Oh, am I on the? Did we get our melt recap? Is that good?
Oh no, we actually didn't get into melt. We started talking about it and what it is, and like we were hoping. What are you? See, he's talking to him, and like I'm like, what are you guys talking about? What do we want to say?
What do we want to say?
What do we want to say? Basically, we were just coming up with something to
see-
talk about for the first episode.
You say it for we.
There's gonna be a whole lot of giggling, a whole lot of laughing.
Yeah, that's the plan.
You're not drinking enough.
Bring me another one.
You don't even have halfway through that. We're supposed to be cracking beers like every
Hey,
couple
open it
minutes
up.
here.
Bring me a beer.
I've already
Hey, dude.
opened two, so I'm sitting on a third one here too. That's got a little bit left in.
That's because he opens two at a time, which makes no sense. One gets warm.
I don't mess around.
Mm.
You ready for one?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get it.
Great, that's caught on video. I'm coughing when I'm drinking.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
We're really close. This episode's wrapping up. Stay tuned for the end of the episode. Here it comes. Oh, he's open. I was like, rewind your film right now, and you'll see me trying to open this beer that Kevin just handed me.
Hey,
I literally
just
tried to
just
open
all
it.
you people listening out there, he just tried to open an open beer
Yeah.
with his hand.
Yeah, I'm just gonna smoke this tiny cigar.
So anyway, we're gonna go down. Okay, so a couple other things we're gonna do on this podcast. So just besides talking to people each week, and even just ourselves, I mean, we're gonna be traveling a lot. Me and him are always on the road. So
I love Swisher Sweets.
yeah, we're always going to all the different shows. We hit like all the major trade shows. We go to Glass Vegas. We're hitting the Michigan Glass Project. We go to Gas sometimes.
And again, we just hope that we bring like a perspective that you guys are going to want to hear, because we're pretty casual. We have, access to all these events. We just go to these things because we love them, whether it's for promoting our own event, which is Melt, EastCoastMelt.com.
And we
Or-
try to sell glass while we're there.
Yeah, we try to
so
sell
that's
glass,
kind of
yeah.
like the goal of the whole thing. But what we would like to do is, with
Would you
this
like
show,
to smoke some of this cigar, Kevin?
Yeah, I like cigars.
I like
With
cigars.
this show, hopefully, when we go to these trade shows like Las Vegas and stuff, I mean, we're going to be talking to a lot of guys there, and we'll get them up into the rooms, and we'll get some shows going with them, hopefully. And just when Josh is on the road or we go anywhere, I'm pretty sure, like I said, we have some stuff coming up. We'll have some, next week we have who we got coming in.
We're gonna bring in my good buddy and one of my oldest friends in class. And honestly, I can say, of course, you're gonna hear it next week, and I might as well tell you now. We started blowing glass on the same day. We got hired at this shop, Jerome Baker Designs, me and Don Chili Ortega. And we've both been blowing glass since '98. So he's going to be our guest next week, and I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, so this week he's flying in, I think Thursday.
Yep, he's coming in.
And we're going to go up to our buddy Sean Gold and Paul Catherman, their new shop, Coexist Gallery.
Yep,
which
Coexist
they're
Gallery.
our partners for Melt.
Yep.
And
We'll check their information. We're going to have it in the notes. We're going to have links to everybody we're talking about.
they're going to be doing demos. They're opening a new gallery.
Could I smoke some of that cigar, Kevin? Thank you.
On top of that, so we have the mailbag. What do you have this?
Do we want to talk about the mailbag?
Yeah.
We're guys. We're jumping into cigars. Mailbag. So one of the things that we want to do is every week, of course, we want to get some input from the audience that's out there. And this is the thing. We want glass blowers. We want glass collectors. We want glass lovers. Do you want to hear something about glass? Do you want to know something about a technique? Do you want to know something about the industry? Do you want to know something about a particular artist? Send in your questions. If you want to know something about an artist, let us know. We'll approach you. So we'll like answer this question. You want to know something about the industry? We'll sit there and like dissect it. Presentation, how to like apply, anything like that. I mean, again, obviously I'm drunk, so I'm just trying to tell you the best thing. But what the fuck? Just send us in some questions, and send it into mailbag at breakingglassshow.com. Is that right?
That's it.
No, that's not it. That's not right. I can tell.
Yeah,
No, it's not. Don't. The tech guy is telling me different. Remind me, Jeremy. Red. Mailbag at breakingglass.show.
Ah, there we go.
Sorry, and it is kind of confusing because you expect it to be .com at the end. So when I read that, I stuttered.
Goddamn .com.
I just want to like kind of throw that out in my defense.
I that's why I asked for it to be written down. But I still would have probably fucked it up. But in any case,
He definitely would have fucked it up.
yeah, I'm bad at that stuff.
What?
.com was
Yeah,
taken.
yeah. It was .com was taken, so we
Shit.
can't do Breaking Glass. But yeah.
Well, in
Alright,
any case,
I actually, what I'm imagining right now, like right below our chest right now, you're seeing mailbag Breaking Glass.
And
Yeah,
do you see that too? He's just stroking it.
Yeah. But yeah,
That's
no,
fucking
mailbag
hilarious.
Breaking Glass.
Holy fuck.
Please send
put
us
that
a
on there.
question. Please, because we need things to talk about. Otherwise, it's gonna be me and Kevin drunk, which you can see what that ends up at.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Yeah, it's all good.
Greg and Papa. So, giveaway. Okay, so we're also gonna be doing a giveaway each week.
Wait, well, hold on. Let's slow your roll.
We're on the mailbag. We got
I
the
feel like
questions.
we've been pushing everything so fast.
No, we're not pushing.
Yeah, hold that, everybody.
I'm literally going to the next topic.
What are you doing on the what?
Yeah, now I was gonna talk about the giveaways and how we're gonna set that up.
All right, go for it.
So,
Fucking gold. This shit's gold.
gold. We're gonna. So with these giveaway,
See, that's what we've been saying all along. Go ahead, Kevin.
giving it away.
He knows it's coming. That's why he can't say anything.
Yeah, I'm like scared. I'm scared.
He knows.
So. Oh my god. So, we're gonna do a giveaway each week. We're gonna try to make it something different. This first one, we're gonna keep it simple. We have an Instagram page which is breaking. What's that called again? What's that lowercase slash?
Breaking Glass podcast.
What's that thing called? Underscore. There you go. These guys were busting my balls earlier because
Lowercase.
I called it a lowercase slash.
Lowercase hyphen would actually be the
In any
appropriate.
case, it's our Instagram is breaking
Lowercase
glass.
hyphen. I love that shit.
Jesus Christ, you guys are fucking with me. In any case, breaking glass podcast with the lower scores. What's it called? Underscore. I love it. That's the best thing I've ever heard. But so yeah, check us on that. We're gonna be doing a giveaway, and we also have what else we got?
We should wrap this shit up. I can tell we're pretty wasted, and this is over.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for checking out what we're doing.
Mm.
Website. The website's gonna be right below my face right now, and I don't know what it is, but it's right here. If you read it right here, that's what it says. Like where I'm waving my fingers, it's gonna be a fucking text and some website info. I love you people. Please watch our show.
So yeah.
We're gonna try to do this for a whole year, and it's gonna be a lot of effort on our
But
part.
next
even
week,
though
hey,
there's a lot of
listen.
drinking.
Before we go off, next week we got Don Chili.
Oh yeah, let's before we're ended, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be going up to the Coexist Gallery for their.
Next week, going to coexist. All right. There's a lot to say. You go ahead.
Coexist Gallery, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We're gonna have a huge show. We got all kinds of people coming in. We got Chili. We got me, you, Paul Catherman. You know, it's Sean and there's new shop. It's gonna be awesome. We got Kaylin's gonna set up a mobile soft glass studio outside in the parking lot. We'll be doing outside demos and all that kind of stuff. They have an ice sculptor coming in. We're gonna cook a ton of food. We're making like a huge pot. I think Sean got these monster kettles or something like that. They're gonna be doing. We're gonna do one pot of soup and one pot of chili. So basically 2 pots of soup. It's all the same. We got all kinds of other food. What else is going up there? Then after that next week we're going up to Corning,
Yeah.
which Chili's gonna be here, and we're gonna record that podcast.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have some fun with him. He's gonna be fucking.
Yeah, and I don't want to overlap anything Kevin just said, but yeah, pretty much. We've got the next week. We're gonna be filming some stuff. We're gonna take a week off for Christmas week. I mean, everybody's gonna be doing stuff. No matter what religion you are, really much, you're gonna be busy that week. So we're gonna take a week off, and then we're gonna come in back at it hard at the beginning of January. But right before January, you'll be able to see the Chili interview.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, we're going to be going up to the Coexist Gallery. It's a new shop in Pennsylvania. We're really excited to show what Sean and Paul are doing. And then we'll be going up to Corning for a couple days. And we'll be with a couple really great glass blowers. And we'll be on site at Corning, which will give us a chance to film some really cool stuff. Me and Kevin will be pulling from some pots of Illuminati and clear and making Christmas trees. And yeah, it's a lot of exciting stuff coming up. And yeah, it's just something for you guys to look forward to. Double check. I can't touch. That's not a touch screen. I just touched that. It's not a touch screen.
All right. Well, everybody, like I said, thanks for checking out the first episode.
Did we get it all?
I hope so. Like I said.
I hope so.
There again.
If not, these guys on the other side of the camera, they could be like, hey, mention that.
Yeah. We'll dial it in. This was,
I think
like
we
said,
did. That was pretty
just a
good.
test.
I feel like that was pretty good. All right, cut it.
All right. Later, everybody. Take her easy.
Later. Bye. High five.